YouTube. New World Order is on the way. They have a cure for the coronavirus. I don't know how good this stream is going to go out. We've got bad weather, very bad weather. For those of you that are not subscribed, please subscribe. It looks like 4 views come from unsubscribed subscribers. Does that make any sense? So hit that like button, please. Do we have anybody in the house? Man, I've been having planes flying over, spraying and spraying and spraying. I'm getting so sick of it. Oh man, where's Roots Magoo, the first one in the house? How's it going, Roots? Look, be careful with that tool. I hope you're the real Roots Magoo. Man, I did a daggum YouTube video the other day called about New World Order, and they put a daggum New World Order banner under it, and now they've removed it for some reason, and I don't know why. I bet my audio is messing all up. I bet my audio is all screwy, y'all. But no, I was just gonna get on there. I'm trying to figure out what happened to my family, my YouTube family. Where did everybody go? I used to have just Winded in here, all sorts of folks. Nobody. My whole family's gone. I'm just wondering what happened. Roots, this all this stuff they're spraying, and as cold as it is, man, everything on me hurts. I'm still trying to breathe, man. I don't know what they've done. I've got something in my lungs. Been in my lungs for over. Man, check this out. January the 28th, I got bit by a tick, and that sucker bit in good. January the 28th. That's 5 years in a row. My first tick bite is in January. Crazy. But no, man, I was just getting on there and just, I don't know. People ain't taking this virus thing serious. If anybody's watching what they're doing, and everybody's trying to downplay it to where, well, the flu is worse. Yeah, the flu at this point, by numbers, is worse over years period. The psycho ducky. What's going on? But what they've done, man, they've let everybody sit there and in this incubation stage, they've let it manifest, and nobody knows how much it's manifesting. And now they're taking, they're bringing flights in from China, and they're only quarantining the folks for like 3 days, and then they're letting them go home and finish out the 2-week quarantine. That's ridiculous. And then they were interviewing somebody that's supposed to be at home quarantined for the next, week and a half. And he slipped up. This is on regular TV. That joker slipped up and said, "Well, when I go out, I put gloves on." But he caught himself in the middle of saying it, but it was too late. But what they've done, they've let this stuff get to where, people have got it and don't know they have it. And I mean, if they should have pulled those people out of China when it first happened, not wait 5 days, 7 days, however long it was, and then bring them back to the States. They're just making sure it incubates. Y'all watch out for the Super Bowl. The poo-poo has hit the fan. People just don't realize it. It's going to be too late. You know what? I didn't share this out or anything. What is wrong with me anymore? I'm not even going to worry about it. I was just going to get on there and try to figure out what happened to my old YouTube family, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I used to have a lot of people. A lot of people don't show up anymore. Yeah, I mean, that's what they're doing, Roots. They're making sure that as much people as they can are exposed, and then they're going to go pick them up, I didn't put my blue screen up. That's why it looks just like it does. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. I don't know why. I know why. They want to make a mandatory, a mandatory vaccination. My daggum dog is going crazy out there. Mandatory vaccination. And they're talking about, I was watching Fallout Shelter, and he's talking about they're going to put microchips in this stuff now. So that way they can scan you and see that you've had that vaccination. Just like, dog chips, pet chips. I don't know. It's all crazy if you ask me. Exactly. They should have kept them quarantined on that base for dadgum, 2 weeks. I know what they're doing, but they're acting like, it's no big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. I mean, that one lady come back to Chicago and got her husband infected. Well, it took 11 days before it showed up in the husband. So in those 11 days before it showed up in him, how many people were they in contact with? You know what I mean? It just don't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. But who am I to say anything? I'm just a daggum hillbilly out here in the middle of nowhere watching these planes fly over spraying out their butts like they do. They're saying we have global warming, climate change. The only thing changing the climates is the geoengineering projects that they're spraying out with chemtrails. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out when you're watching a plane going over and it's making all this noise and all this stuff is coming out the back, and all of a sudden it gets quiet and there ain't no more stuff coming out the back. Well, that noise is from the spray nozzles and the stuff mixing in the air. I mean, come on. I don't know. I can't catch it on video though. They do it very so often, and I can see it, but I don't have my video ready. Or like it's been overcast for dadgum all month. All the month of January has been nothing but clouds. Well, we had one day with some sun. but they wasn't spraying that day. That's the thing. When it's a pure blue day, there's no daggone planes except for a few passenger planes. Risa ATL, how you doing? I had my chat hidden. I didn't see it over there, and it showed. Hey, Fallout Shelter. Man, I can't catch these planes doing what they do best. When they come over me at night, man, let me tell you. And if I could catch it on daggum, I mean, it's hard to catch it on video when it's cloudy as it is. And then when I hear them turning the nozzles off at night, because they're right over me, and all of a sudden it goes from like, you can still see the plane. It ain't like they went out a distance where I couldn't hear them anymore. They turned it off, but I can't catch that stuff on film. I mean, I've actually seen them where there's one plane here and another plane. Hang on. Hard to, but anyhow, there's another plane behind that one, and I guess that first one was running out of chemicals, and it shut off the chemtrails coming out of it, and the one behind it turned it on right where the other one shut it off. I saw that with my own two eyes. And these planes going over me, they might be at 2,500 feet if they are that high. I mean, it's crazy. Let me, man, I keep hiding my chat. Yeah, the sun, man, it came out one day, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And then it almost come out the other day. That's why I stopped and I made that video. It was called The Blue Ultraviolet Sun. But it got sunny and I was like, oh, I was heading home from work and I was like, let me get to my spot. And by the time I got to my spot, y'all see what it looked like. So, hey, Hodgepodge. But yeah, Fallout Shelter, I agree with everything you've been talking about, man. It's all man-made. But my deal is, man, I mean, you know, everybody compares it to the flu and how the flu has killed more people. But that's in a year span. This stuff just got, you know, kicking off, right? And they've let people sit over there in the middle of it. And then they bring them back over here acting like, well, everything's fine. We kept them quarantined for 3 days. Then we released them to go home for, you know, the week and a half. And then they were interviewing one of these guys that was supposed to be at home. And he messed up and said, when I go out, and then he caught himself and then he said, I just put gloves on. Well, wait a minute. You're supposed to be quarantined in your house, not going out. And he wasn't talking about outside. He was talking about out in public. I wish they had recorded that. I guarantee you they won't air that again. Hey, UFO, Dog Adapter for Life. How y'all doing? If y'all don't mind, hit that like button. I don't know what happened, man. I think when YouTube sat there and suspended my live streaming abilities, it messed up everything, man. I don't have the people that used to come in. Everything is just different. I don't have my blue screen up at all behind me. I haven't really taken the time because, man, it's been cold and I'm out there in my shop. Oh, I believe it, UFO. All this was planned. And it's all like Fallout was saying, it's going to make the stock soar in that, what was the name of that daggone virus antidote company? I can't remember it now. But yeah, it's all about money and control, fear. They try to put fear. I mean, I'm not scared of it because I'm not worried about it. I pray against this stuff, so therefore it should not hurt me because I have enough faith to believe that my God is above and beyond the powers of anything of this earth because he's the one that created everything. Even those demonic suckers that are here on this earth, but that's the reason they're not in heaven anymore because he had to kick them out. I just don't understand why he kicked them out on earth. I guess it's a test because the Bible talks about purifying, and he doesn't want us coming to heaven if we're not pure. So that's the only reason why we're down here suffering. Only the pure in heart will make it back home. You know what I mean? Shoot, I saw some movie while I was on YouTube. It's YouTube free movie, and it was called Through the Ashes. It was like it kind of reminded me of paradise. All the trees were there, but all the neighborhoods were burnt out, and I didn't watch the whole thing. I just don't watch movies anymore. I don't watch anything. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm fogged in. I can barely get any signal on my tablet. But I was just gonna get on here and kind of vent a minute or two. I appreciate y'all coming in. I'm probably gonna go ahead and end. I tried going live, getting the live set up several times, and I just kept having problems. So I was finally like, let me see what I can do here. So this is what we have. But yeah. Yeah, Fallout, I appreciate you swinging by. Like I said, I have no new news, and it's basically my same opinion. This is all planned. They know what they're doing. They're trying to push, if they can get this globally going and scare everybody into believing the new world order is the way to go. And, the new world order will save us all. It's all a scam. All of it. But y'all, I appreciate y'all coming in here and putting up with me for a minute or two. I'm gonna go ahead and probably get ready to get off this sucker. Because like I said, it probably is buffering pretty bad. My audio's probably chopping in and out. But y'all just be careful out there. And remember that Pharrell hand sanitizer will kill the coronavirus. But I believe there's, like I said before, in my bat suit and snake pie video. If the bats and snakes had it, it was because man put it on them or in them or spiked the soup or the pie, whatever. This is all it's a man-made deal. It's been locked up in the laboratory. There's only two ways it got out of the laboratory, and that's by accident or on purpose. So that's the only two ways it got out of that laboratory: accidental or on purpose. Now y'all remember that. Yeah, I'd try UFO. I'd try. But I kind of changed that up. Well, that's why I went and lived out in the middle of nowhere. I got sick of doing to others as you would have them do on to you. because nobody did on to me how I would do on to others. So I just changed it around and said, do on to others as they do on to you. I mean, that's bad, but I just get tired of it. But y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I appreciate y'all coming in. Like I said, I figured this thing wouldn't go out because the clouds and the planes and all the frequencies they got going. I thought I moved out in the middle of nowhere, and I moved into the flight path of the geoengineering program. And they just put up a new tire. You know, I've had one tire that's 2 miles north of me, and they just put another one up that's taller than it right beside it. Well, 50 foot from it, but right beside it. Oh, really? I was surprised, man. This thing, I don't know, man. Sometimes this thing abroad, it just depends on the frequencies and stuff they're pushing. This thing will broadcast during a thunderstorm, and then some days it won't broadcast hardly anything. It's weird. But man, I appreciate y'all coming in. I'm gonna wait till it clears up and probably go live again. Maybe Sunday. Sunday's supposed to be a clear day. Huh. I'm surprised y'all are getting me in that good. Really. Everybody's saying it's working. I just, huh. But no, y'all, I was just, man, gonna get on here because I haven't been on here in a while. And, I don't know. I'm actually broadcasting from inside my house. No, I'm joking. That's not my house. I couldn't get my computer to work, man. I couldn't pull up extra tabs. Everything was spinning. So I figured this broadcast is going to crap, but I don't guess it is. But they put a new world order banner underneath my other video I did talking about how they're going to use this coronavirus to instate new world, as a stepping stone. And they removed it. I don't know, I've never seen that. All right, doing your doggy duties. Look, y'all, I am going to get off here because it's kind of cold out here. It's been raining, it's been misting all day. Well, it's been doing that for a few days now. We're over 6 inches. Wait a minute. Well, probably 6 inches by now, above normal in rainfall for this time of year. I mean, we're just in January, we're 6 inches above normal. Crazy. We usually have 2 inches at this time, but now we're at like 8 inches. This is crazy. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of this sucker. I'm about needing to go to bed. I am tired, wore out. But I appreciate y'all swinging by. I'll try to get something together to have a better topic. This is kind of more or less a test run. And I'm glad, Fallout, I'm glad I finally caught some of your lives, man. I had to be off work today. Well, I usually get Fridays off, but not the last two. And you've been going live during the day. Because I usually go to bed by 8:30 at night. So by the time you're streaming, I'm already asleep. Work is interfering with my YouTube time. But man, y'all have a blessed day. Yeah, I am too, Paul. I watch the replays. I might not comment, but I watch them. You're right on spot of everything. Oh, that's the whole deal, UFO. They've used money to enslave us. Y'all, like I always say, y'all go check out Fallout Shelter's channel. He really researches and tells it like it is. But look, y'all, I'm gonna call it. I appreciate y'all coming out here. Roots, I'm glad to see you showed up. Get the rest of the gang together, Roots. Hey, Susie, I didn't see you slip in. But yeah, y'all have a blessed day. Take care of yourselves. Be careful. Pray to God for the armor, the full armor of God. He'll protect you. He's protected me all these years. But y'all have a blessed night. John Boy's out of here.